Happy day children. Welcome to class 5 mathematics. In this video we'll be seeing part 3 of geometry. So this video is all about types of angles. Now in the first video we saw what's an angle. Then the second part of the video we saw how to measure an angle or construct an angle. This video is about learning the types of angles. So the first type of angle that we are going to learn is acute angle. So everyone knows acute angle, right? An angle which is less than 90 degree is called as an acute angle. As you can see, this is an acute angle. The acute angle always measures between 0 to 90 degree. It is less than a right angle. So this is an acute angle. It measures less than 90 degree. Moving to the second type of angle is right angle. A right angle is very easy to identify, children. It always measures exactly 90 degree. It will be exactly 90 degree. It looks like letter L. It looks like letter L. So if you want to learn about different types of angles, first you need to keep in mind right angle. So you know if the angle is less than right angle, it is an acute angle. So an acute angle always measures from 0 to 90 degree, whereas right angle is exactly 90 degree. The next type of angle is an obtuse angle. So as you can see, this is an obtuse angle. So compare it with right angle, children. You can see the obtuse angle is greater than right angle. So an obtuse angle measures between 90 to 180 degree. It measures between 90 to 180 degree. It is more than a right angle. So acute angle is less than right angle and obtuse angle is more than right angle. Okay, so we have learned what is acute angle, what is right angle, what is obtuse angle. Moving on to the next type of angle is straight angle. So can you see straight angle? You might think how a straight angle might look. A straight angle, nothing, it looks like a straight line. It looks like a straight line. So this angle measures 180 degrees. So if you join two right angles, like one this way and one this way, together it forms a straight angle. So an angle measuring 180 degree, this is 180 degree, okay, is called as straight angle. Now you have zero angle. Now you have zero angle. Now zero angle is something which looks like this. This can be also represented for complete angle. Complete angle means 360 degree. Reflex angle, now this you don't have, children, but anyways I'll tell you. Reflex angle measures more than 180 degree. Okay, it measures more than, so as I said, reflex angle measures more than 180 degree, but it is less than 360 degree. So this is straight angle which measures 180 degree, and reflex angle measures more than 180 degree. So you might think it looks like obtuse angle only, but see, it takes a turn after obtuse angle. So straight angle, and this is complete angle. Now complete angle is 360 degree. This zero angle also looks like this only. So basically in your textbook you have 5 types of angles: right angle, acute angle, obtuse angle, straight angle and zero angles. So children, you see angles everywhere. So now if you are watching my video, you can see, like, around yourself you can see different types of angles. Like if you are using your laptop, you can see an angle in your laptop. The different foldings or adjustments you do forms an angle. And then you can see angles in your book. See here in this dustbin, they have shown angles, and between the arms of the swing they have shown angles. You can see angles in many places. Okay, so and also in the clock the angles are shown. When the clock strikes a different time, different angles can be seen. So angles in daily life, like if we look around us, we will see angles everywhere. As I told you, everywhere you can see angles. These are few examples which has been shown to you, so you can find your own examples of angles. Now we know the different types of angles. Now you also need to know the different types of line. We know only a straight line, right? We draw a line which has arrows on both the side, because line can be extended in both the direction. So types of line, there are basically 3 types of lines that you need to remember. The first one is parallel line, then it is perpendicular line, and then intersecting line. Now what do you mean by a parallel line? So a parallel line is nothing but these are the lines, they do not intersect. They are parallel to each other. They go in the same direction. They do not cut each other. Intersect each other means they do not cut each other. So parallel lines are what? They are the two lines which are parallel if they do not intersect each other. So as you can see, these two lines, they are not cutting each other, but they are one above other. So these are parallel lines. They never cross each other. They will never cross each other. Next is perpendicular line. Now what is perpendicular line? Now perpendicular line is what? When two lines intersect and make a right angle, they are said to be perpendicular to each other. Now if you see, there are two lines. This is one line, this is one line. They intersect, that is they cut each other and they form a right angle. Can you see there's a right angle here, there's a right angle here, here there's a right angle, here there's a right angle. So perpendicular line means what? They are line which cut each other and form a right angle. So see, the line that make a right angle when they cross. Intersecting line is very easy. Lines that cross but do not make a right angle. So two lines when they cut each other and do not cut each other at what? Right angle. Two lines when they cut each other, they form a right angle. Two lines when they cut each other, they form a right angle is perpendicular. So two lines which cut each other without right angles are intersecting lines. So once again, parallel lines will never cut each other. Perpendicular lines will cut each other at right angle. Intersecting lines will cut each other but not at right angle. So these are the example of intersecting lines. As you can see, the road is cutting. This road is cutting here and this road is cutting here. You can see there is an intersecting lines being formed in the crossing of the road. So these are real life examples where you see intersecting lines. Like that you can see intersecting lines in many places. So next time when you see something like this, you need to remember it's an intersecting line. Example of parallel line. Now everyone must have noticed this while traveling, right? So the railway track, as you can see, these two are parallel to each other. I mean, even these two lines are parallel to each other. So this track is parallel to this track, this one, and similarly this track is parallel to this one, and inside they have put some railings kind of thing, even that is parallel to each other. So in the same example you can also demonstrate perpendicular lines, like this, as I told you, this is parallel. So this line and this line cut each other at 90 degrees. So the straight line, the vertical line and horizontal line cut each other at 90 degrees. So you can use the railway track for both parallel line and perpendicular line. So again, this here you can see perpendicular lines. So the windows, you can see this line is cutting this line at 90 degrees. So this is 90 degree, this is 90 degree, this is 90 degree, and this is 90 degree. So there are n number of examples for different types of lines. Thank you, children.